Sí.
Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. And you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
And the beat is in the air. Colombia, walking in love today. Freedom is so strong, yeah, and the lights are shining bright. Colombia, gonna see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing. The ocean breeze is saying, Colombia, that's the light. Imagina el brazo como
Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros, ¿cómo estás? Y bienvenido a Santa Fe de Antioquia, en el departamento de Antioquia, en Colombia. Welcome to the tiny town of Santa Fe de Antioquia, in the department of Antioquia, in Colombia. Let me show you my room before it gets a little bit messy. This is the view that I have basically from my window. Quite nice. As you can see, there's a nice little inner courtyard with a couple comfy looking lounge seats. Let's go inside. The air conditioning was on when I got here, so that was really nice. Very comfortable temperature, but it's actually rather toasty outside. So my room's a little bit small, but very comfy, very quaint looking. Let's see, I haven't tried out the bed yet, but that feels fairly comfortable. Again, my room literally outside my prison walls. Little TV. Mirror to admire myself in. And the bathroom. Typical Western style toilet with a seat, thank goodness. Little sink, little storage area. And we have a shower. Now it doesn't have hot water, but it had warm water, and because it is so toasty, I think that's all I'm going to need. So I think this is going to be a great room. The cost, I thought when I reserved it on booking.com it said $90,000, but when I paid it was 108,000 pesos. I don't know if that's because of taxes or because the 90,000 didn't include the breakfast, but I do have breakfast included tomorrow, which sounds pretty good. And so anyway, 108,000 pesos it's a little over my typical budget that I pay, but once in a while I don't worry about it. So it's going to be about 25 Canadian dollars, 18 US. Normally I'm paying in the range of 18 to 20 Canadian dollars, so it's not that much over. So no big deal. I'm just going to enjoy Santa Fe de Antioquia. It looks like a cool little town, and time to go get some lunch. Yeah, I'm presuming that this hot tub or jacuzzi is available for the guests, but if it has a bunch of chemicals in the water, I won't be using it, but it sure looks inviting. This is the area where I'll be having breakfast tomorrow. Looks very nice. This is actually a little store, boutique. Bueno, listo por almuerzo.
Le voy a indicar en donde encuentra almuercito. Típico y económico,
Ajá.
muy rico.
Ok.
media cuadra.
Sí.
Por donde está el carrito grande.
Ajá.
Por ahí. Se llama Roberto.
Roberto. All right, I'm looking for Don Roberto's. She said it's rico, just means really good, and economical. We shall see. Here we are. Wow. Love the decorations. Buenas tardes. ¿Tienes almuerzos corrientes?
Sí, señor.
Bueno.
Ahí está anunciando ese tablero. Sopa. En aquel también.
Ok.
Si quiere, sienta para que los meseros, ahí están los meseros. Y ellos se lo llevan. ¿Dónde se va a sentar? ¿Ya quiere sentarse por este lado?
Aquí está bien.
Pero espera que yo venga. Dale, dale.
Perdón.
Él me dice que te vas a quedar con esta, ¿cierto?
Buenas tardes. ¿Tiene carne sudada?
Pollo sudadito, pero viene con una salsa de la jardinera que es a base de crema de leche con legumbres.
¿Tiene pechuga a la plancha?
Sí, lechuga a la plancha, con papita a la francesa, ensalada.
Ok. Pechuga a la plancha, por favor. Sin sopa. Sí, por favor. Gracias.
Después de la sobremesa es Mr. T. Mr. T, ¿lo incluye el plato?
Es,
La bebida.
¿Es con limonada o qué? ¿Es con limonada? O...
Es Mr. T, un producto como delicioso.
Ok.
A base de stevia.
Bueno, gracias. I don't know, I thought he was calling me Mr. T for a moment there. I'm still not quite sure what he said, but whatever it is, I'm not going to complain. As you can see, this is almost like a little museum, all kinds of different tools and things. Very beautifully decorated. I'm gonna I don't think those are real cow heads, so don't get too upset. Some old photos, saddles. Do not touch. Another dining area here. Beautiful high ceiling. Cool place. Don Roberto's. I don't know if that was Don Roberto himself that, ooh, look at the old cool bass guitar. Really neat restaurant.
Mr. T.
Gracias.
Gusto.
Muy amable. He called me Mr. T again. I'm presuming this is iced tea. Yeah. Very sweet, but really good. The meal she has arrived. A little salad. Unfortunately, French fries, which I generally try to stay away from, and chicken with the iced tea for Mr. T. So the food was good. Now let's see what the price is. I'll be surprised if it's the same as it is in Sand Hill, like around 15,000. I'm gonna guess more like 20. Not quite done yet. He brought me a little bit of agua de panela, and it's really hot. ¿Cuánto es?
Serían 30.
130.
30. Pollo a la plancha.
Mucho gusto.
Y por favor, cuéntame un poco del restaurante. ¿Establecida hace cuántos años?
En
Sí.
este negocio llevamos 18 años de fundado.
Ah, ok. ¿Y quién es John Roberto?
El papá de nosotros,
¿Tu papá? Ah, ok.
la herencia.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno, maestro, mucho
Buen
gusto.
día.
Bueno.
Well, I guess that I better get used to the prices being higher than I'm used to in Antioquia, because the cost was $30,000. Now, relative to Canada prices, it's pretty good. That's like $10 Canadian. But in Sand Hill, for example, I have my lunch, really good sized lunch, really good, for $14,000, half the price. But oh well, what I can do. I'm going to do what I usually do and start things off in the Plaza Principal. Let's check it out. So far, I'm liking what I see. Nice and green. Church right there. La Iglesia. Nice palm trees. Got some of the local gentlemen hanging out here. What I'm really looking forward to is to see what the Christmas lights look like later on. As it is early December, all the Christmas lights are up in all the towns in Colombia at this point. And that's one of the highlights of coming during Christmas. I'd highly recommend, if you can, come during Christmas time, because they go kind of bonkers setting up beautiful Christmas light shows. Nice functioning fountain, which is something you often don't see. A lot of the fountains don't really work. Yeah, very nice main plaza area here. Lots of restaurants. This is a very touristy town. As per usual, I don't know really what there is to do in this town or near the town. So I'm just going to wander around and see what there is to do. And I'm only here for one night, so we'll just enjoy it. I can tell you it's pretty toasty out right now. Feels like it's a good 30 degrees Celsius, which is really toasty after being in Bajo and Guatapé, which are much cooler. So let's head down this way. It looks like there might be a nice view of the mountains. Beautiful cobblestone streets. Obviously, lots and lots of tuk-tuks. Want to run me over? Very colorful. Not all the buildings are painted colorful colors, but some of them are, which I really like that. Not quite the clear view that I was expecting, but let's investigate a little bit further down here. This is just one block from the Plaza Principal. Looks like it just goes into a residential area. But I'm always curious to see everything. All aspects of the different towns that I go to. That's definitely a better view. As you can see, very mountainous. The trip here is winding its way through the mountains as well. Now, I'm going to presume there's no dangerous areas here in Santa Fe de Antioquia. No doubt there's a few pickpockets, who knows, here and there, but I think it's totally safe in a town like this during the day. Huge friggin' cell tower. People singing to the music, as is quite common down here. I think we're just heading into a totally residential area, but what the heck, let's check it out. Maybe there's a nice little river down here or something. Shop there selling sucker football jerseys. Looks like this is headed towards Restaurante Bien Mesabe. Whatever that is. Maybe that's it over there. Yeah, probably is. It's too fancy for me, I think. I was right. There is a little creek, a quebrada. Looks like this is the edge of one side of the town. Dirt road. Quite nice along here, nice and relaxing. Even in the shade, it's pretty warm still. So definitely a little warmer than I've been used to. Sand Hill can get this warm, but that's once in a while. I'm guessing this is probably a typical warm day here. This is where we just came from. And then the church is just 2.5 blocks up the hill there. Back in La Plaza Principal. Lots of souvenir stores as expected. And restaurants, shoe store. That's a nice detail there. Drogeria, you're into your drugs. Place to eat. I'm guessing, unless I walk quite a ways out of town, that there is no restaurant where I can get lunch for 15,000 pesos. Lots of different ice creams and floats. This here is a photo of the very famous Bandeja Paisa, the lunch of Antioquia. I've had it many times. It's good. So, right over there, we have casinos. We're not going to sin and go in those casinos. We're going to be holy and go inside La Iglesia. Because I'm Santo Tomas. As per usual, I'm going to keep it down while I'm in here and be respectful. Wow, huge pillars. Very high ceiling. Floor is in pretty good condition. Very Christmassy. Doing a little bit of work over there. Yeah, very well maintained. And as usual, the huge doors where the giants used to be able to come in. Side view of La Iglesia. And over here to the left, a little market where people are selling the usual things. Hats, fans, dulces, sweets. Yep, same thing in each stall basically. Sunglasses. Let's wander down the street, see how far it goes. Apparently, if I recall correctly, the the population of Santa Fe de Antioquia. There's pizza there. Pizza lasagna. You're into Italian food. The population is around 20,000 people. And I've mentioned this in other videos before, but in the past, pizza and Italian food was not so great here. But they've made a lot of improvements in the areas of pizza, hamburgers. They used to be not good. Now they finally caught on. And as I was told one time, once one vendor makes something really good, does an upgrade on the food, the others catch on pretty quickly. And they basically have to do the same or else they won't keep up. Now I know where I'm going. I just remembered this is the way to the bus terminal, which is only about 2 blocks away down the hill here. So I'm going to repudiate and show you where it is. I'm being honest, I don't even remember exactly what repudiate means. I don't even think I've ever heard a Canadian use the word repudiate in a sentence. Alright, before the music, oh, too late, music's back on. So that's where the terminal is. That's where the bus is going to drop you off. So if you want to go to La Plaza Principal, there's a sign right there that says Plaza Mayor. And you're going to take a left right here. And it's only 2 blocks away. Good luck dodging all the motorcycles and the tuk-tuks. They're everywhere. That's kind of common in Colombia. So let's wander down the main road here, see what there is. I like that there's a lot of greenery in this town. I always appreciate that. Little fruit stand. La Fama looks like a bar. Maybe this is the rowdy area of town here. I don't know what that lady was saying, laying down on the couch. I'm not really seeing anything interesting 3 blocks later, so I'm going to turn around, go down the cobblestone street that is, which is semi-interesting. Okay, I'm on the cobblestone street again, which means it must be part of the old town. Let's see if we can find something interesting down here. Off the beaten path. Ooh, that's cool. Love the thatch roof hut style things. Oh, look at the pretty banners. Look at the pretty banners. And nobody here. Better take a photo. Unfortunately, those colorful banners don't really show up that well in the photo, but so let's keep on going. We're out with well, apart from all the action in the Plaza Principal area, it's pretty quiet other than the tuk-tuks or the motorcycles and the side streets. Alright, I'm going to turn left because it just seems to be kind of the same old walking down that street there, kind of like it is here. Okay, it's very pretty. The colors and the hanging flowers. But then again, I don't know what I'm really expecting to see either. So I just ran into the river down there again. Before I was way down that way. But this is what I don't like seeing in these nice little towns, or these, I don't know if I should call it a high rise, but it's a good 12 stories tall, and there's other ones being built too. I don't like that in the old little towns like this. You Usually I'm kind of surprised by that because usually they try to keep them pretty authentic. Let's wander around this tree here. Despite what I just said about the semi-high rises, it does look kind of cool down there. Put the camera up here. It's kind of nice down there on the apartment over to the left. There's a pretty nice looking swimming pool, but again, no me gusta las piscinas con químicas. I don't like the swimming pools with the chlorine and all the chemicals in them. Never mind the other stuff that enters the pools from people. But if you like that kind of stuff, you're more than welcome to it. How can I have not walked down a little avenue with pretty banners? Usually when you see pretty banners, it signifies something. Like in Cartagena, it's a really famous little street where the banners are. Or in Guatapé, where I was yesterday, they have the umbrellas that kind of makes it a big photo op. So there's a cool looking old trike. That's something. It's getting more exciting now. An equally old looking cart right by the banners. Things are looking up, people. The stores, see if they have some oranges. I don't see any fruit. Here we go. Not much though. There's some naranjas. Buenas. Well, at least it's possible to buy a couple of oranges and a mango for a reasonable price. That was $4,300, which is about $1.40 Canadian, $1.10 US. Heading back towards La Plaza Principal. So when I first got here to Santa Fe de Antioquia, as per usual, I was pointed in the wrong direction for where my hotel was, so I ended up down here at this other little park. I presume is this looks like an interesting little old building, courtyard. Beautiful colored flowers in the trees. Now, let's check this out. No, it's just a parking lot for Plaza Menor. Does look nice though. Nice and relaxing. But let's check out this other alternative little mini park. Looks like it's siesta time in a lot of the towns. The vendors close up at around noon until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a nice little square. Some benches to chill out or pass out, perhaps. Looks like we have a little market down here. As usual, hordes of motorcycles all parked along. Some loving going on over there to my right. Probably have to check it out later when the lights are turned on. Kind of the same old stuff. Fortunately, I don't need any of that stuff. Hola. Pretty quiet right now. I don't know how these vendors, as I've probably said many times before, how they stay in business when they're all selling the same things. Fortunately, they're all loaded full of sugar, so it's not really, as much as I like sugar-filled stuff, I generally stay away from it. I tell you, when it's this hot out, it's very tempting to get some helado. Because ice cream stores are all over the place in Colombia, especially in these touristy little towns. Later on, I'll probably come back here and see if they have something special made in the region. That's kind of my good excuse to try something that is sweet and to totally contradict what I just said, because I do really enjoy trying the different things they have in the different regions. I don't think that I told you how much it cost to get here and how long it took. If I recall correctly, it was 14,000 pesos, which is actually a good deal. That's only $5 Canadian or US thereabouts. And for once, Soy Tomás. ¿Y suyo? Aiden? Ah, mucho gusto. So, as I was just about to say, for once, they said it was going to take an hour and a half to get here from Bello, which is just outside of Medellin, basically a suburb, and they were right. I was shocked. They were right. So if by chance you want to stay where I am staying, this is what you look for: Selva Maria Hotel Boutique. And La Plaza Principal is 2.5 blocks that way. Hola, otra vez.
Tranquilo.
¿Puede escribir la clave por Wi-Fi, por favor?
Don Tomás, la H es mayúscula. H,
Ajá.
mayúscula.
Ajá.
Los demás, minúscula.
Sí, sí, claro, bueno. Y estoy curioso para hacer, ¿hay deportes extremos en la área o nada por deportes?
Hay un muchacho, Alejandra se quedó con su número celular.
Sí,
Ok, por el WhatsApp yo le envío la información
Ok.
de la persona que hace esas actividades,
bueno,
¿ya? Y para que lo contacte.
ok, muchas gracias.
Con gusto.
Wanted to make sure I got her friendly smiling face on camera. Very nice lady. Just out doing some more wandering now, getting close to Christmas light time. I think this might be for a cemetery. This is a little plaza right here. Looks like it'll be lit up a little bit with some Christmas lights, so might wander back here. But let's head up to La Plaza Principal. This is kind of cool. Kind of gives you an Egyptian feel. Looks like a bar. It looks like a bar slash restaurant. Alright, our first Christmas lights. This is exciting. It's a little restaurant. I think this is a mall. Buenas. Hola.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas. ¿Eso es un hotel?
Casa Hotel.
Ah, ok. Buenas, gracias. Just kind of wandered into a hotel, but it's no big deal down here. Looks to me like a lot of restaurants are putting out their umbrellas and getting ready maybe to crank up the music. So it's looking pretty lively at the moment around here. But I'm looking forward to the lights going on. Trying to find a safe place to go up with my drone, but there's so many people. Time to unleash the drone. I hope you can sort of see and hear that. It's just kind of funny. Mom having fun with her little child by kind of making sounds like it's going to be eaten. It's officially Christmas light time. Dusk is a great time to film. So I'll do a wander around and hope that the music isn't so loud that I have to keep turning off the camera. The cathedral is nicely lit up with, I think it's probably light that they have all year round. Not Christmas lights, but still looks pretty good. Got your little tunnel here. Not quite sure why they don't have the lights turned on the other side still, but hopefully soon. It's funny on my screen here, it looks like things are flickering super fast, but with my eyes you can't see any flickering at all. A couple of the buildings have some nice lights on them there. Bit of a dramatic sky. Fortunately, no rain though. Very nice. The policia over there. A few of these buildings have some nice lights on them. For some reason, they still don't have the lights on the left side, so I'm going to wait around until they do. I really like the fountain. That's really unique and nice how they've done up the fountain like that. I haven't seen that before. Until they turn those other lights on, let's take a wander around and see the other areas. Side of the church here. Vendor area looks really nice now. Kind of cool. Try and get that light post in there and make it kind of look like the moon. Looks really nice from this angle. It's pretty cool along here too, so let's keep on wandering. Noisy, so I'm gonna walk a little faster. There's music blaring from absolutely everywhere. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Cartagena along here. So now I'm at the other little plaza. For some reason on this whole side of the city they haven't turned on the lights. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Their little church, they've got some of the outline lit up. Same kind of a pattern here. That looks quite nice. Definitely photo worthy. A little bit of a thing going on here at the moment.
Santo, Santo, Santo es el Señor, Dios del universo. Llenos están el cielo y la tierra.
And they're kind of cool too. Little lotus flowers, it looks like. And a bunch more vendors. People doing some worship. It's like hamburgers and fries. As you can clearly see, it's totally dark out now, but it's still really warm and kind of humid. Feels like it's about 28 degrees still. So far it's not cooling down really at all. The vendors that I showed you earlier. And a bigger view of the park. One thing that I have to comment on is that none of the vendors at any of these stalls have been aggressive at all, pestering me to buy something, which I really appreciate. Finally, they've turned on the street lights, so hopefully that means they've turned on the rest of the lights down at the Plaza Principal. Pretty cool looking place. Basically empty though. I don't know how these places stay open. I guess it's feast or famine. They get a whole bunch of people all at once on the holiday weekends.
Siento el contenido de alcohol aproximado en volumen. Presentamos las formaciones de los equipos. Apuesta a la liga con más pasión y empieza a ser parte del mundo de ganadores Betplay. Ingresa a Betplay y apuesta ya.
I didn't dare show the screen because one time I actually got a copyright strike for showing about 30 seconds of a replay of a Colombian soccer game. I had to redo my video. Doggy decided to go for a swim. Having fun? Good? Like it? ¿Te gusta? Don't shake. Don't shake. Their swimming dog. Probably gonna go have a beer next. Ah, ya. ¿Y cuánto es por?
Este cuesta 10. ¿Ah? Pero yo no. Pues yo le puedo hablar a usted.
Bueno, gracias. Voy a buscar un poco más.
Dale, caballero. También son arequipes.
Ah, ok.
Estos son a 6 y estos son a 5.
6 y 5.
Sí.
Bueno.
Y tengo otro más grande a 10.
¿Y qué es eso?
Esto es tamarindo.
Tamarindo.
La bolita tamarindo.
Ok.
De este mismo tamarindo, de este.
Y tamarindo no es dulce, ¿sí?
Sí.
¿O sí es dulce?
Tiene dulce, sí, sabroso,
Ah,
tiene dulce.
ok.
tengo también bocadillitos, tengo de esto, tengo de esto,
Sí, claro.
de dulcecito.
Ok. Quiero una de arequipe pequeña, por
¿De esta,
favor.
de 5?
Sí, de 5, sí.
¿Y qué más sería? Otra cosita, más nada.
Solo eso, es para
Solo
mi
eso.
yogurt. Tengo yogurt.
Le ha hecho una bolsita, sí.
No es necesario poner. Bueno, damas y caballeros, I'm going to call it a night here in Santa Fe de Antioquia. Hope you enjoyed the video and all the Christmas lights. I know that I did. If you don't mind, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. That really help out my channel. And until next time, remember, there's no you in Colombia, but hopefully you can come and visit this beautiful country someday. Until next time, hasta los tacos. Ciao.